Guys, in honor of fall, I decided to make my husband's coworkers some fun holiday treats. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this Halloween crunch. It's super simple, only a few ingredients, no baking involved. Anyone can do it. So let's go ahead and get started. The ingredients that you will need to make the Halloween crunch are 2 bags of white chocolate chips. You're going to need a bag and a half. You also need Oreos. I am using the Halloween Oreos to add a little bit of more festive flavor to it, but you can use any kind of Oreo that you want. I'm also using candy corn because that is the candy of the season, of course. And then I'm also using pretzels, and I find that the sticks are easier to break up and use. And then you're also going to need a pan lined with parchment paper. And normally I wouldn't use this, but I have some M&Ms, the candy corn flavor ones, left over, and I really don't care for them, and neither does my husband. So I'm going to throw those into the Halloween crunch just to use them up. So you can use, anything that you want. It's kind of just a thrown in mixture of things. So that is what I am using for my Halloween crunch. The first thing I'm going to do is take my Oreo cookies and break them apart, and I am using 16 cookies, but you can use as many as you want. After I break up my Oreos, I'm going to add my pretzels, and I'm just going to take them in my hand and break them up into smaller pieces, and I'm going to use a cup and a half. So here's 1 cup, and then I'm just going to add it to my mixture. After I've added my pretzels, I'm just going to add the leftover M&Ms that I showed you in the beginning. So I'm just going to throw those into the mix. The last thing I'm going to add is my candy corn, and I'm using 1 cup of candy corn, and then just going to add that to my mixture. Then I'm going to take just a little spatula, and I'm just going to kind of mix it together. You can also do this with your hands, and you might want to use a slightly larger bowl than the one that I am using. Now that I have my mixture all mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and dump it onto my parchment paper that is under our pan. And I'm going to go ahead and spread it all out and mix it up a little bit more with my hands. The next step is to melt your chocolate morsels. So I've taken a bag and a half of the white chocolate chips, and I am going to throw them in my microwave for a minute. And once it's done, I'm going to mix it and just keep adding it at minute intervals until it is all melted and it's ready to go into your mixture. Alright, so I have mixed my chocolate and made it all drippy, kind of. It's a little thick. So now I'm just going to pour it on my mixture. And it's going to kind of come out in clumps, and what you're going to want to do after you get all your chocolate on is you can just go ahead and smooth it out. Alright, so now I have all my chocolate on it, and I'm just kind of trying to smooth it out. This is Halloween crunch, so it's not going to look pretty, and it doesn't need to. It's not a big deal. If you see these little pieces that are kind of on the outside, you can just take them and throw them in the middle, and then it just, will give it more of a look. It's a little messy, a lot messy. So once I'm done with this, all I'm going to do is just let it harden for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and break it into little chunks and then separate it and package it up and send it off. Okay, now that my chocolate has hardened, I'm going to go ahead and start breaking it up into pieces, and I'm going to send it off in cute little packages. So I went to Walmart today and I picked up these cute little Halloween tins. They were $1.50 in their Halloween section, and I have 5 guys that I'm giving these to, so I got 5 tins, and I'm just going to pick up my... Okay, that was a bad example. I'm going to pick up just, a section of the crunch, and I'm just going to break it into smaller pieces, and once I'm done with that, I'm just going to put them in the tin. This is obviously too big, but I'm just going to put it in the tin and send them off with my husband to work. So I hope the guys enjoy this, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked my DIY videos, make sure to thumbs it up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.